another installment of this series, living with schizophrenia. So I was having this conversation on Instagram with someone, and he told me that people that do drugs are misunderstood because they want to escape their pain, so they do drugs, And I think people with mental illness, mental illness, are misunderstood. Because you might say something, you might do something, and it's gonna take a toll on you. It's gonna have a bad consequences. My brother had a class on psychology, and in the end, he told his teacher something that he reminded me. The whole thing that they talked about reminded me of me. So, because I have schizophrenia, schizoaffective, I don't know the exact words they exchanged, but after that class, my brother understood me more, because I think most of his life thought that I'm just weird, I'm strange, And then he had the psychology class, and he found some similarities in there. I take my meds, I started waking up in the morning, and I started cleaning my desk, and I feel better. What happens though if I post something online and then it makes my image look bad, And this stuff right here, I stopped doing this series because I felt exposed. I felt exposed, so I just wanted to do maybe another episode like this one, because many people left me comments that they know someone that's been going through that, or they themselves been going through that. And yeah, I still have a ton of anxiety when I'm outside. It's not even social anxiety, it's even anxiety. You can have anxiety when you're in the shower, anywhere. Yeah, I feel like I am misunderstood, The bad thing that I do is that I have conversations with people that I don't know personally, and I talk with them with personal stuff. Like, I was in a mini market 1 year ago, 2 years ago, and I started going there frequently. There was a lady there, and we exchanged some conversations that is not worth it repeating. And I realized that I shouldn't say stuff in public, but you know what? I like exposing myself. That's the destructive thing about me. I like to expose my inner thoughts, what I have in my head, and music, and social media, and video, and then I say the consequences. Why does this happen to me? Why? And in Greek they say that there's a phrase that goes like, you were asking for it, So I'm basically asking for it. People with a mental illness, if it's bipolar or schizophrenia or anything like that, I think other people are hard on the people with mental illness. They're hard on them, because in this life, whatever action you do, they say it's what yourself is. Whatever accent, whatever word you exchange, whatever you do in your life, it's what represents you. But the thing with a mental illness is that the illness speaks more than you. It's not fully a representative of who you are, because if I stop taking my meds for a week or less, I'm gonna start hearing more voices. I'm gonna start thinking famous people are writing bad stuff about me. I'm gonna start thinking Interpol is after me. I'm probably gonna jump from my balcony, you know, like stuff that a normal person that doesn't take antipsychotic medication wouldn't understand. And a friend that I used to have told me, it's good that you're talking about schizophrenia because not many videos on YouTube about it, you know. He was interested of seeing me, what I have to say, because I bring awareness to the table, you know. But I feel like a week ago or something, I met a girl on Tinder, and we had a long conversation, and then she said that the notifications are not popping up on her Tinder app. So I said, let's go on Instagram. She went on Instagram, checked my profile out. She went on my website, and she asked me something on my website that I said, I'm gonna take the time to cherish the good moments. The bad moments they don't have room in my heart, something like that. And she asked me, what do you mean by this? And I told her that I meant I kept uploading videos on YouTube, making music, and kept uploading every day, and I ended up burnt out. So I said I'm gonna take a step back because I'm making money, so I'm gonna enjoy life, you know. So she answered she thought it was a totally different reason. I didn't ask what she thought about because I did not wanna get upset, you know. Sometimes you don't wanna ask people something, you wanna avoid the answer. And she ended up telling me that she's looking for something else, not me, you know. My mom tells me to not give my Instagram right away. My Instagram has like 2,500 posts, 2,600 posts, full of thoughts of Carlito, you know. And some of my look at my social media presence and misunderstand me. I went to the skin doctor, and he told me that I have dermatitis. I have red spots in my face and my hair. She gave me some shampoo, but I don't remember which one it was for the face, which I totally ignored her. I spent $50 on that stuff, and I just need one, you know. And she told me that the reason why I have dermatitis is because I stay inside a lot. I don't go outside. And also the antipsychotic medication, she told me, is the same thing. Something happened with it caused my skin to go bad, you know, the antipsychotic medication. I'm sipping on tea. I want to start waking up, you know. Today I woke up 6 a.m. I want to start doing that. Healthy people wake up early, you know. So if you feel like you did something wrong or you said something wrong and it took a toll on you, you know, even the voices in your head, just believe there's hope, you know. There's hope for all of us. A person asked me on Twitter some time ago. The person said, I see you're 30 years old. Will my life change through the years? I don't know the exact, the person is 15. So the person was asking me if their life is gonna change throughout the years. Are they gonna feel awful? I think the best answer is to seek therapy, you know. I started going to therapy this year. I'm the psychiatrist, and I want to go to the psychologist. The psychologist kicked me out because I did not have a psychiatrist, so she didn't want to take the pressure on her. You know, so I went to the psychiatrist. You know, you can see someone with Down syndrome and see with your eyes that there's something wrong with them, and maybe you feel bad and don't criticize them a lot. But when you see someone like me, I'm not better than them. I'm just saying, when you see someone like me, you don't see that I have schizophrenia. I hear voices. I think people are talking about me, this and that. You know, you see a person in front of you that's normal, but you don't know inside of my mind what's going on. You know. That's why I wanted to make this video, saying that people with a mental illness are misunderstood. You know. You might do something, you might say something, you might go to jail, you might go to a psychiatrist clinic, and people are gonna blame you. They're gonna hurt you, you know. And I can sit here and talk about my bad experience in life, or stuff that I thought I was an experience, you know, because sometimes you can imagine stuff happen to you and they did not happen. Maybe I'll bring this series back again, because I was ashamed, you know. I was ashamed. Like when people ask me, what do you do? I said, YouTube. Okay, what's your YouTube? And they see this, you know. I was thinking, do I really want to show the world, you know, that I have schizophrenia? I used to want to keep it a secret that I have schizophrenia, you know. I thought that I'm not gonna have friends, I'm not gonna have a girlfriend. I end up not having these things by choice, not because I have schizophrenia, you know. I feel I want to be isolated, and yeah, I feel like I don't want to have company beside me. I keep hearing voices, but you know, it's getting exhausting. I saw this story of Drake talking in a concert. Drake said, a fruitful life is an exhausting life. And I believe that too, yeah. I believe it. If you have 100 million people want to know what you're up to, what are you up to, it's exhausting, yeah. But my life is fruitful, and it's exhausting too, but not on that level, you know. I'm not famous like Drake, you know. I'm not even. I don't believe I'm famous, even after the 80,000 TikTok videos, the 80,000 YouTube videos with my music. I don't believe that I'm famous. It's just there's some music, had a success, and now I'm getting paid. I don't believe that money makes you better than other people. I used to believe before the money that I'm better than other people, but that's a bad path, you know. That's a bad path to go to. I talked to a psychiatrist once, not this one I'm going now, another one. Now we all was born with a brain. We all was born with this body. We are equal, you know, all human beings across the world. We all came through the same source, you know, the woman's body. We are equal. The privilege is equality. That's the privilege right there. People started giving me money on YouTube when I spoke about schizophrenia. And when I started doing this series, I never thought I'm gonna get paid because I speak of my mental illness. You know, it was very interesting. And my watch time on my YouTube was going up. For the people that don't know, the watch time is the time that you need to make money on YouTube, you know, was going up, but then I stopped and it went down. And yeah, living with schizophrenia, okay? So I'm gonna leave you on that note, and have a good day.